everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to use AI agents to boost lead generation effortlessly. So let's suppose I am running real estate agency business and I am receiving many leads with the help of Facebook lead ads. Now I want that whenever I receive a new lead, a personalized and customized mail should be automatically drafted with the help of OpenAI. Here I am going to take my AI agent as OpenAI, and then I am going to send the same mail to my lead with the help of Gmail, and then I am going to create this lead in my CRM system, which I am going to take this as Salesforce. Now doing this manually is a very time consuming task, so I am completely going to automate this process, and to do this automation I am going to use Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which requires no coding or programming skills. Here I just need to build connection between Facebook lead ads, OpenAI, Gmail and then Salesforce. With the help of Pabbly Connect, I am going to build this connection in such a way that whenever I will receive new lead in my Facebook lead ads, a mail will be automatically generated with the help of OpenAI, and then I am going to send the mail with the help of Gmail, and then I am going to create the lead in my Salesforce account. Now if you want to learn this amazing automation step by step, then let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we are going to learn how to use AI agent to boost lead generation effortlessly. For this, we are going to create automation between Facebook lead ads, OpenAI and Salesforce with the help of Pabbly Connect. So this is the landing page of Pabbly, and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com/connect/INR/ in your browser. Now after browsing the website, we need to sign in to a Pabbly account. On the top right corner, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on this sign in, and if you are a new user, click on this sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. As I'm an existing user, I'll click on this sign in. And here all Pabbly apps page has appeared, which is showing me all the Pabbly applications. Here I have to click on this Pabbly Connect Access Now. And it has taken me to this dashboard where I will be able to find all my workflows over here and all the folders that I have created over here. Now if you want to create a new folder, you simply have to click on this plus icon, and from here you can create a new folder. For now, I want to create a new workflow, for which I need to click on this create workflow button. And first I need to provide the workflow name, and then have to select the folder in which I want to save that workflow. So first let's name this workflow as how to use AI agents to boost lead generation effortlessly. And now I need to select my folder. So these are the folders that have been created. And here I'm going to select this as AI agent and then click on create. So workflow created successfully. And now as soon as I click on create, two boxes have appeared in front of me. One is trigger, other is action. So trigger says when this happens, and action says do this. So trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger step in a workflow, but as many as action steps as you want. Here in this workflow, I want to use AI agent to boost lead generation effortlessly, which means whenever I will be capturing lead, and here I'm capturing the lead from Facebook lead ads. So whenever I will be capturing the lead, the AI agent over here in this workflow, I'm going to use this as OpenAI. So OpenAI will generate a customized and personalized mail which I'll be sending to this lead, and then this lead will be automatically added to my CRM. Now here as my CRM, I'm going to use Salesforce, which means whenever I will receive new lead, this complete workflow here will get triggered, because trigger says when this happens. So when I receive new lead through Facebook lead ads, and then action says do this, then generate a personalized and customized mail with the help of OpenAI, and then send that mail to my lead, and then add that lead to my CRM system, which is Salesforce. So here in my trigger application, I'll be taking Facebook lead ads, and then in my action application, I'll be taking OpenAI, Salesforce and Gmail. So here in my trigger application, let's take Facebook lead ads. And then in my trigger event, I'll be taking this new lead instant. Now I have to click on this connect. So if you have an existing connection, click on the save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection. And now to make this connection, we have to click on this connect with Facebook lead ads. Now over here it's written you previously logged into Pabbly Connect with Facebook. Would you like to continue? I'm going to select this as continue as Jessie because I have already logged in my Facebook account, and it is always advisable to keep your applications logged in for the easy authorization. And here as you can see the authorization is successful, which means Facebook lead ads is connected with Pabbly Connect. Next I have to enter the page name and then I have to enter the lead gen form. So in this drop down, you can find all the pages that I have in this particular Facebook account. I'll be using my page as this one, Prime Properties. Now let's check this in my Facebook account. So this is my Facebook account and this is my page by the name Prime Properties, and I will be running all my advertisements with the help of this page. So I have selected Prime Properties in this page name. Now we have to enter this lead gen form. All the forms which have been created under this page are listed here. You can see all the forms, and now I have to enter the lead gen form, the form from where I'm going to capture all the response. So to get this, let me open my Meta for Developers platform. So this is the app dashboard of Meta for Developers, and you can visit this simply by typing developers.facebook.com. Now on the top where we can see all these options, we have to click on this resources, from where we have to go to this developer tools. And if I scroll down, I can see this lead ads RTO debug tool. So let's open this. Now as soon as I open this lead ads testing tool page has appeared in front of me, from where I'm going to choose my page and the form. In this drop down we can find all the pages. Here I'm going to select this as Prime Properties, and then I have to select my form. In this drop down we can find all the forms. Now let's say I am going to use this lead form new. It has all these fields: type of property interested in, first name, last name, email, phone, street address, city, state, zip code. So I'm going to use this particular form. So now if I go back to Pabbly Connect, here I have selected my form as lead form new, and I'm going to select the same form in my Pabbly Connect. Now I want to capture the response from this particular form, so I have selected this lead gen form. If you want to capture the response from all of these forms, you can select this all lead gen forms. Now as I want to collect the responses from this particular form, I have selected that. Here I have entered my page name and the lead gen form, and now I simply have to click on the save and send test request. Now here you can see that it has changed to this waiting for the webhook response, and under this it is written, now log into the application where you have added the webhook URL and do test submission so that the data can be recorded here in the webhook response. Now this means, so as to get the webhook response over here, I need to do a test submission, for which I'll be opening this lead ads testing tool. Now after I do this form submission, all the details should be captured here in this workflow, and this will show us the connection setup that we have created between Pabbly Connect and Facebook lead ads that is successful. So here I am going to open this lead ads testing tool and I am going to submit the form. But before submitting this form, I have to make sure that I first delete the lead, and also have to make sure that after I delete this lead, I have to refresh this page once. Now again, I'll be selecting my page as Prime Properties, and then I'm going to select my form as lead form new. Now I'm going to click on this preview form. So this form has opened in front of me, and now I'm going to fill some dummy details in all these fields. So here, the type of property you are interested in. Let's say the type of property I'm interested in is residential property. Next, I need to enter my name. So here, let's say I'm going to enter my name as current lead. My first name is current, last name is lead. And then I'm going to enter my email address as current7364@pabblytudes.com. And then I'm going to enter my phone number. And then I'm going to enter my street, which is Old Street. The city is Bhopal, let's say. The state is MP. And then I have to add my zip code. I'm going to select my country as India. And then the zip code is this one. Now I'm going to click on this continue, and then I'm going to click on this submit. Here, as soon as I've done this form submission, all the details should be captured in my Pabbly Connect workflow. So let's quickly open my workflow. And if I scroll down, I can see that in no time I have received the response. The property that I was interested in was residential property. The first name was current, last name was lead, email address was current7364@pabblytudes.com. The phone number was this, street was Old Street, city was Bhopal, state was Madhya Pradesh, and the zip code was this. Now here, as soon as I have done this form submission, I have captured all the details here in this workflow, and this shows the connection setup that we have created between Facebook Lead Ads and Pabbly Connect. That is successful, and now whenever I will receive a new lead, a lead will submit this form. I will start capturing that response here in this workflow. Now moving on to the next step, whenever I receive a new lead, I want to generate a customized and personalized mail so that I can contact or send follow-up to that particular lead, this particular lead. And for that, I'll be using OpenAI. The AI agent over here I'm using as OpenAI. So I'm going to select this as my action application, and then in my action event, I'm going to select this as ChatGPT and then click on this connect. So if you have an existing connection, click on the save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection. And now to make this connection, we have to enter the token. So to get this token, I'm going to visit the hyperlink given over here in this help desk. Let's open this. So here this API keys page has appeared in front of me, and we have to learn how to create a new key. So for that, we are simply going to click on this create new secret key. We have to name this. I have named this as testing. The project will be default project. The permissions will be all, and then I'm simply going to click on this create secret key. Here I have created the key which I'm going to copy and simply paste that over here. So now that I have entered this API token, I'm simply going to click on the save. And here OpenAI is finally connected with Pabbly Connect. Next, I have to enter the AI model. In this drop down, I can find all the models which are provided. I am going to select this as GPT-4o Mini. You can select according to your choice, preference and need from this drop down. Next, I need to enter the prompt. So in the prompt, I have to enter that I am collecting the lead from my Facebook Lead Ads. These are the details which I have collected, and I want to draft a mail in a way which is personalized. So if my lead is looking for a particular type of property, rental or residential, or any type of property, here I have just added rental or residential. So the property details are given to that lead. I can also ask the budget. Here in this form, I do not have that budget option, so I've skipped that. You can also ask the budget or the area in which that lead is interested. So we are going to create the prompt in that way, so that we are going to give the prompt and the AI agent or the OpenAI is going to give us the response in that particular manner. So here, let me write my prompt as. So here I have written the prompt as you are a real estate expert, draft a professional engaging email for a new lead from Facebook Lead Ads. Add details of the lead in the mail also, like here are your details that we have captured. So here are the details, and I'm going to add the details, but I'm not going to add these details manually. Instead, we are going to use a method called mapping, which means we are going to enter the data from the previous response. Now here I have received the response from Facebook Lead Ads, and as you see that when I click on this field, I can see this Facebook Lead Ads, and when I click on this, I can see all the response that I've received from there. Here I need to enter my name. So here I'm going to enter my name as current lead, and then I have to enter the phone number and the email address. So here I have received the phone number as current@pabblytudes.com, and then the phone number was this one. And then I have to enter the address. So let's say the address is Old Street. I'll put comma, and then city is Bhopal. I'll enter that. Next, I have written type of property interested in. So the type of property interested in, the response that I have received was residential property. I have mapped that. Now over here, mapping is important so that every time you receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in these fields. Manually entering the data will make these fields static, and the information will not change even if you have received the new response. Over here, if I manually enter any detail, this field will become static, and every time I receive a new response, the result will not change. So as to keep these fields dynamic, we use this process mapping instead of manually entering the details. The next line in my prompt is use a warm greeting with lead's name and acknowledge their property interest. Provide 2-3 relevant property recommendations based on your preferred location. We do not have budget in the form, so ask the budget and specific requirements. Highlight key features and benefits concisely. Include a clear call to action inviting them for a site visit, virtual tour or consultation. Keep the email friendly, persuasive and under 200 words. End with a warm closing and contact details. Write warm regards, ABC property and my phone number. Keep the font and text normal. Do not add special characters so that I can directly use it as mail. Do not keep the mail static, keep it dynamic so that the details could be changed. Give me the details in JSON response. Do not add anything extra like JSON or and refer to the example JSON provided to create JSON response example this. Now I'm simply going to click on the save and send test request and wait for the response after I have added my prompt and the AI model. So here I have received the response, and here you can see that I have received the subject and the body of the email. Now here I have received the content subject as exciting property options for you in Bhopal, and then I have received the content body. So dear current lead, thank you for your interest. This is the mail. Here are the details of the lead, and then here are the suggestion. Then I am asking about the budget and then other details. Here I have entered my property name and my phone number, but I want that this content subject should have just exciting property options for you. I do not want this Bhopal in subject because this will be keep changing. So I have to improve my prompt. Here I'm just going to write do not add Bhopal in subject. So let's again click on the save and send test request, wait for the response. And I have received the response. Exciting property opportunities for you, dear current lead. And here is the mail that I have received. Now that I have received this mail, I have received the content body of the mail and the subject of the mail. I need to send this mail, and for that I am going to click on this add action button, and then I am going to search for my action application, which is Gmail. And then in my action event, as I have to send the mail, I am going to select this as send email v1 and then click on this connect. So if you have an existing connection, click on the save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, then click on this connect with Gmail. Here we need to choose the account from which we want to send the mail. And here I have already logged in my account, and that's why I just need to grant away some permissions, for which I need to click on this allow. And here Gmail will be connected with my Pabbly Connect. Here authorization successful, which means Gmail is connected with Pabbly Connect. And now I have to enter all these details. So the first one is that I have to enter the recipient email address. Now I'm not going to enter these details manually. I am again going to use the method mapping, which means I'm going to enter data from my previous response. Now when I click on this recipient email address, I can see this Facebook lead ads, and when I click on this, I can see all the response which I have received from there. Here I need to enter the email address, and the email address is current7364@pabblytudes.com. The CC BCC fields are not required ones, so we are going to skip this. The sender name. The sender name is not going to change, so that's why I've entered this manually. Then I have received the response for this email subject in my OpenAI response, which is this one. So I have entered that. The reply to field is blank because this is not a required one. Email content type is plain. My content type is plain, so I'm going to select this. And then I have received the response for the email content, which is this one, dear current lead. Now file name and attachments are not required fields, so we are going to skip this. And after entering all these details, I'm simply going to click on the save and send test request, and let's wait for the response. Here I've received the response, and let's quickly open my Gmail and check whether I have received this mail there or not. And here I can see that I have received the message or the mail just 0 minutes ago. This is the name of the lead, and here is the exact same mail. Now that we have sent the mail, we want to add this lead in my CRM system. So here in my action application, I'll be taking Salesforce. And then in my action event, as I want to create a lead, I'm going to select this and then click on this connect. So if you have an existing connection, click on save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection and then click on this connect with Salesforce. Here I've already logged in my Salesforce account, and that's why I'm just going to click on this allow, because my data is completely saved with Pabbly Connect. And here authorization successful, which means Salesforce is connected with Pabbly Connect. And now I have to enter all these details. Now as we know that over here we are not going to enter these details manually. Instead we are going to use a method called mapping, which we have used in the previous action steps. So here I am going to click on this first name, and here my first name is current, my last name is lead. I have entered that. The title field is not a required one, but I am going to enter the property which I am interested in, which is residential property. In the company name, as this field is a required one, I am going to enter my email address or the phone number, because as this field is a required one and I have not received the response for this. And then in the phone number, I am going to enter the phone number, and then again the email address is this. This website URL description are not required fields, so we are going to skip this. In the lead source, I am going to select this as web. The status is open, not contacted. Rating as hot. Then I have received the response for the street. The street is Old Street. The city is Bhopal. and then I have not received the country name. Now, as soon as I've entered all these details, I'm simply going to click on the save and send test request and wait for the response. So here I can see that I have received the response. This response is a positive one. I have received the ID of the lead. The status is success. Now let's open my Salesforce, and over here on the top where I can see all these options, I'm going to click on this leads, and under this recent items I can find this current lead. Now let's open this, and here I can see the name was current lead, email address was current7364@pablitudes.com. The title was residential property, lead status was open not contacted, source was web, and here are the rest of the details. Now, so as to check this automation workflow one last time, I am again going to open this lead ads testing tool, and I am going to do the form submission again. But before submitting this form, I am first going to delete the lead, and then I have to make sure that I refresh this page once. And then I am going to select my page as Prime Properties, and then my form as lead form new, and then I am going to click on this preview form. So here I am going to enter my details, some random details. Let's say this time the type of property I am interested in is rental property. My first name is new. My last name is lead. My email address is newlead123@pablitudes.com. My phone number is this. My street address is Old Street. City is Bhopal. State is MP, and the zip code is this. Now I'm going to click on this continue, and then I'm going to click on this submit. Now here, as soon as I've done this form submission, a mail should be sent. So let's open my Gmail. So here I can see that I have received this mail. New lead 123, it has been sent to this new lead 123. You can see the email, dear new lead. This has been changed with the name of the lead who has just submitted the form. Email address of this lead was new lead 123. The phone number that we entered was this. Here are the rest of the details. This time the lead was interested in rental property, and here you can see the rest of the email. Now let's quickly open my Salesforce and check whether this lead has been created there or not. Now under this recent items, I can see that this new lead has been created. If I open this, I can see all the details that we have entered. The title has been replaced with the rental property. Phone number that we entered was this. Email address that we entered was this. Name was new lead. Here are the rest of the details. So now to summarize, we took Facebook lead ads as a trigger application where we made connection with Pabbly Connect. We entered the page name and the lead-gen form, submitted a form and received that response here in this workflow. Then we moved to the next step where we wanted to get the mail. So we took our AI agent as OpenAI in my next action application. I gave the prompt to this OpenAI, and then I've received the mail in a way that I'm going to send to my lead. So then I took Gmail as my next action application, made connection with Pabbly Connect, entered the required details, the subject and the content, the recipient email address, clicked on the save and send test request button and received the response as this mail being sent. Then I wanted to add the same lead to my Salesforce or my CRM. So I took my Salesforce as my action application, entered all the required details with the help of a method called mapping, clicked on the save and send test request button and received the response as these leads been automatically and instantly created in my CRM. So this is how this automation workflow is going to run, and here we have successfully created automation between Facebook lead ads, OpenAI, Gmail and Salesforce with the help of Pabbly Connect. I hope you like this video. Thanks for watching.
Not only these applications, but you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit the website given over here. Also, if you find our videos helpful, do share it with your friends and like and subscribe to our channel.